McMillan outside. Stockton comes off the Karl Malone pick to the inline, rushes to the glass, a lateral step, and banks it up and in. Pass nearly went by Payton. Nice pass in the lane. Benoit Benjamin to the glass, lays it up and in. So Gary Payton picks up his dribble, pivots by Payton over to Malone. Lean back jumper from the baseline is good. Jeff Malone. Malone picks up the dribble, loops it low to Karl. Picked up on the weak side by Benjamin. The two collide. Karl Malone spins off for play. Outside, Karl Malone covered by Benjamin. Scoop pass inside to Eaton. Tapped away by Cage. Grabbed by Rick. To Payton. Gallops down the right side. Spins away from Stockton. Loops it with the left hand over to Cage. The baseliner is good for Michael Cage. That was a nifty little pass across jumper. Malone got on him. He'll give it up to Nate McMillan. Nice reverse pivot by Blue Edwards. He'll sky by Eaton. Steps right by him and lays it up and in. Nate McMillan on a love out. Stockton will run the other way. Lost the dribble. Goes back. Circles it. Gives to Malone. Trailing on the play. And he hoists up a 12-footer and nails it. Jeff bumps across the lane over to Payton. Try to slip it through traffic over to Big Ben. Juggled. Ben gets it back. Twice the debit of Gary. Sets up. Karl Malone with a quick little fake of a pass to Cage and then drills an 8-footer left hand. With 6:29 to go in the first quarter. Here's Jeff Malone. Rumbles into the lane. Switches left to right hand. Finger rolls it up and in by McMillan. Ahead to Payton. Into the lane. Gives off to Ricky. Banks it up and in cleanly from 5 feet. Now Payton will pick up Stockton on the right side. Edwards cuts to the lane. Blocked by Benoit Benjamin. Shot clock. Stockton will skip it low. Karl juggles it. Comes out deep to get it long. Jay got it. Oh, man. Karl Malone drills one just inside the three-point perimeter. Cage gives it up to Pierce. Slants into the key. Gives off to McMillan. A three in the air. He nailed it. Nate McMillan with the three. Left-hand side. McMillan down low to Cage. Posts up. Nice up fake on Eaton. He lays it softly over the lid. Up and in. Michael Cage has got full. Reloads outside. Karl Malone bluffs the pass. In he comes. Loops it up with the left hand over. Kemp won't go. Ball batted. Corbin's got it across the lane. A beautiful pass. Karl Malone. But he'll take it right up the center of the floor. Draws the D over to Eddie. Baseline pop. Yes, Eddie Johnson.
A layup for Eddie.
I'm telling you, the way he's been shooting, Bob, you're right. Sonics
on the replay. Inbounds pass. Hey, here we go.
Great ball movement. Again, Johnson setting up the defense.
So 5 fast breaks getting 10 points off of those.
Here's Barros with a three to open up the second quarter. He drilled it. Dana Barros hits the home run. One gives it outside to John Stockton. Trots down the far side. Quick burst of speed to the inline. He beat Dana Barros to the glass. Lays it up and in, but Dana didn't get any help down there. Stockton. Shot clock for Barros. Sets up on Stockton. Crossover dribble over to Kofod. Got to get a shot off Will. 2 on the shot clock. He rained it down out of the corner. Boyd Kofod with the jump. They double team Stockton. He slants a pass up in the forecourt to Brown. Over to Corbin. Baseline touch. He got it. Corbin with his backs in on Brown. Backs in, bumps into the paint, turns away, faces up on the baseline, gets high into the air and smoothly drops a 12-footer. Sean Kemp. Hello, that leaves Payton trying to front big. Michael Brown, ball tapped away by Kemp from Malone. He got it, lead pass. Barros breaks to the glass and lays it up and in. Dana Barros on the defensive play tonight. Stockton high on the left, looking to skip it. Nice pass over to Jeff Malone. Lean back jumper, he drained it off the baseline. Jeff Malone's got it. Brown, Mark Eaton, Blue Edwards with a pass from Stockton. Glides to the glass. Beautiful little lob in there. Grab by Michael Brown. Lead pass to Corbin. Breaks ahead of the knee into the lane, up to the left. And the right-handed lay-in, he's got a half dozen.
Lennon had it taken away and it got to an easy fast break.
Here's Pierce, turns on the left side, drains a 15-footer. Ricky Pierce. Pierce outside to Stockton, lunging for the ball is Pierce. Crowd wanted a foul. They won't call it. Stockton will take a three. Great percentage from there. He drilled it. John Stockton has got 11 points with 14 on the shot clock. Edwards down low, gets the lob from Stockton. Up fakes to the glass and loops it up and in with the right hand. Blue Edwards slips it between the double team of Cage and Payton gives to Karl Malone. Runs into the lane, drew the D over to Eaton with a two-handed turn. Mark Eaton. McMillan out beyond the three-point line over to Pierce. Open baseliner. Got it. Ricky Pierce. Sneaks away to the baseline. Gary, shot clock. John way out beyond the three-point line. Lobs it low. Beautiful pass. Karl Malone will catch and go. Shovels it in with the left hand. The mailman Stockton stripped him. Stockton with a steal into the lane. Gives to Karl. Steps up. Lays it in. And just like that, the Utah Jazz. Low to Kemp. Back to Nate. Runs into the lane. Gives off to Ben. He steps up to the glass and lays it up and in. Little stir traffic. Over it comes to Jeff Malone on the inline. He'll fire one up on the move. He got it. Jeff Malone has got Big Ben. The outlet pass to Johnson, streaking ahead. McMillan, the spinning behind the back pass, up ahead, and McMillan is good for two as Nate lays it softly in. McMillan with 6 and 8, 10 seconds. Dribbles the length of the floor over to Kemp to the glass. He'll lay it up, miss it, rebound, tap, up and in. Count the basket at the buzzer. Sean Kemp got the tip of his own miss. And at half, hooping and hollering the crowd into the game in the second quarter. Here's Pierce, slants off the Benjamin pick, goes to the hole and finishes with a lovely right-handed scoop Flips it over to Pierce. Up fakes. Pierce draws Eaton out on him and then lobs it over Eaton to Payton to the glass. He lays it up. Ball into the hands of Jeff Malone, if at all possible. Then low, it goes to Karl Malone. Back to Stockton. He reverses the pass over to Pierce. Back outside to Gary. In deep. Benjamin to the glass. Lays it up and in over Karl Malone. Shakes right, moves left into the lane, splits the D, draws it outside of it to Karl Malone. Now to Edwards, 3 in the air, got it. Blue. Getting it across, flips it to Jeff Malone high on the right. Now to Karl Malone, open 18-footer. He'll let her fly, and he drilled it. The mailman's got sick on the left post, turns, faces up on Eaton, dribbles into the lane, takes a long step, flips one up on the roll to the hole with 12 feet between he and the lid, and not the three-point perimeter. Hesitation, left hand dribble off the Karl Malone, pick to the inline, reverses the pass over to Blue Edwards, and he nails it, number 3. Another and inbounds to Cage, back to Ricky to the inline, plants his feet, leans in, long jumper, great rotation, got it. Ricky Pierce. 6:57 to go in the third. Karl Malone threads a pass down on the inline. Jeff Malone tosses up a turnaround corkscrew here in this game. 6:34 to go, third quarter. Stockton 2-man play. Karl Malone rushes inside with a thundering tomahawk jam. Low to Karl Malone, fakes the pass in the lane, goes into the lane, hurls to the glass, lays it up. He is fouled. Basket will count, and Karl Malone will head to the free throw line with 22 big ones, 8 here in the quarter.
You know, Malone likes to work off of that spot out there in the wing, just very short. He likes to get his man one-on-one, backs in, pivots, comes in. He got hooked on the left arm before he...
Go on the third, McMillan. Back pedals down the wing, Kemp comes over to pick. Karl Malone jumps out of McMillan, give it back to Shot. He glides in with a two-handed rim-rattling jam. Shot for Edwards inside. They'll clear out for Stockton. They'll dribble drive into the lane. Stripped to the ball beautifully by McMillan. Rams into Jeff Malone, but manages to muscle it free ahead to Pierce. In he comes, pull up Jay, got it. Ricky Pierce. Where they give it to Karl Malone in the key. Takes it rumbling, stumbling down the right side. His shot is blocked by Kemp. It's grabbed by Eddie Johnson in a foot race with Edwards. He'll beat him to the glass. Lay it up and good. He is fouled. And Eddie Johnson will head to the free throw line. A chance at a three-point play. That would put the Sonics to within 5.
Fans are yelling on that last one, booing, but Eddie Johnson on a nice full-length drive that time, following that steal, and Stockton reached out and grabbed him. I tell you what.
John Stockton drive to the basket. Watch the strip of Nate McMillan a few moments ago. Is that beautiful or what? He took it cleanly right out of the Big East products. Boston College, Dana Barrelson against Providence's Eric Murdoch. Murdoch the feed to Karl Malone to the glass. He banks it in. Malone is fouled. Malone is the go-to guy. 26 points, 12 here in the period for Karl Malone, who stands at the line.
Well, here again, Malone just puts his shoulder down like a bull in a china shop where he gets...
In the third. Payton outside over to Johnson up the Kemp pick baseline floater. Got it. Eddie Johnson stands still. Jumper extraordinary. He's got 5th turnover. 2:47 left in the third. Johnson again comes off the pick of Benjamin. Sweeps an underhander in the lane. Missed it. Benjamin follows it up and in. He is fouled. And the basket will count. Big Ben. Comes Payton hustling in a forecourt over to Barrows. His lead pass in deep. Juggled. Picked up by Benjamin. Over to Kemp for the wide open jam. So in the scramble for that loose ball, the Sonics low to Sean. Sean about 14 feet from the hole, out to Dana. In the air, 3. He'll let it fly! He got it! Dana Barrows has got 8. The trade. Barrows leaning on Stockton, forcing him to loop it high. Malone will catch and shoot and roll it in. He is fouled, and he will go to the line. And George Karl came springing off that seat like jumping Jack Flash. He can't believe, or I should say Corbin. Now to Stockton, back to Corbin, runs the glass. He wing walks in with an underhand finger roll. Comes off the Benjamin pick. He'll challenge Eaton. Reverses the pass. Baseline right to Cage. Out to Dana. 3 in the air. He got another one. Holy cow. Looking at a double team. Cage and Payton pick him up. Rotated to Brown. Muscles to the glass and lays it in. Glides by Stockton across midcourt over to Ricky. Nice pass in the lane to the glass. McMillan glides to the glass and lays it in. And that 3 to go in the game. Stockton outside off the Mike Brown pick into the lane. Stockton stops. Gives to Edwards. He will go up and jam it home. And Edwards throws a right hand at Michael Cage, and I think we are going to have a little fracas breaking out here. Michael Cage wants a piece of Blue Edwards, and Edwards wants to go at Michael. George Karl restrains Blue Edwards. Mark Wunderlich, one of our 3 officials. And then Edwards from behind threw a right hand at Michael that grazed his flank.
All right, here's Edwards on the shot coming down. But he did get a little push from Cage, and they got to push back. So let's see how they call the foul, whether it's going to be a double technical or which.
Well, it was a shove from Blue Edwards from behind. Jazz on the break. Stockton in line right to run outside to Edwards. He drains the pull-up jumper. On the double team. Barrels open beyond the three-point line. Ricky will slant into the lane. Running right-hander in the air. Got it. Ricky Pierce. Pierce with 20 for the ball game. Flips it over to Edwards in the corner, out to Jeff Malone, over to Karl Malone, working one-on-one, jab stepping. He'll get up in the jumper, 15-footer, floated up, got it. The mailman with 30. Feeds right wing, Malone. Top side, Karl Malone, nice pass inside. Edwards slams to the glass and lays it up and in. Ricky Pierce popping out, covered by Malone, one-on-one, works him to the inline, pull up Jay for Ricky, got it! Raining down jumpers. 24 for Ricky Pierce. Runs to the baseline, looking at a double team. Back pedals, hits Jeff Malone coming through on a weave. Pierce gets in his face, but Jeff Malone comes back with a big bomb. Jeff Malone sinks the gives to Kemp. Over to Johnson, back to Sean. Into the lane, jammed up. Stockton strips it free. Eddie picks it up and rattles one in. Eddie Johnson from the baseline. 22 points for Egypt. Something with it. A quick burst of speed into the lane. Stops. Bumps into Stockton. Banks one up. Won't go. Rebound tap. Malone saves it. Right to Pierce up. He skips it off glass and in. Ricky Pierce with 26. Left-hand side. Picked up on a jump switch by Kemp. Stockton picks it up. Heads to Edwards into the air. Long jumper. Got it. Tie game again. 22 for Blue. 26-second line left. Gets a pick from Big Ben. Circles off the screen. Heads into the lane. Fires up one over Eaton. Rims off. Rebound followed by Ben. Not there. Second rebound follow. Not there. Rebound Kemp. Corkscrews into the air. Hits a follow. A 10-footer. Sean Kemp. One. Stockton. Looking inside for the mailman. He stops, drops, spins to the inline. Pull away jumper. Got it on the baseline. Karl Malone from McMillan as Stockton got in there. Pierce now will feather one low to McMillan. Backs down and Stockton spins to the baseline. Beat him. Hands off to Big Ben. He rumbles in on Eaton and banks one up and in. On the point, gives it outside to Karl Malone. Right-hand side of the key. Checked by Cage's entry pass into Blue. Edwards denied. Tapped away by Pierce. He's got a 3-on-2. Over to Nate to the glass. Lays it up and in. Nate McMillan has got 11 on a beautiful paint for Seattle in the overtime. Pierce one-on-one left side. Jeff Malone hacks it away. Pierce goes back to get it. Turnaround baseliner. Got it! What a shot from Ricky Pierce. Wow, 28 points for Rick. Their largest lead of the game. 120-113. A minute 29 to go. Stockton will fire up a three. He got it! All court for John Stockton. 22. Johnson breaks away. Long pass up the floor to the glass. He will lay it up and in. Stockton breaks into the lane, double teamed over to Karl, into the lane. His shot blocked away by Benjamin. Grabbed by 116. Look out for Stockton. He's a great three-point shooter, 42%. He is pass inside Edwards. A reverse up and in with the right hand. Sweeps it up and in. Blue Edwards. Long rebound, grabbed by Stockton. He'll bring it outside. Over to Delaney Rudd for a three. He got it.